NBA TV, it's presented by Google Pixel. And so it will be a mission.
Their normal lineup. These aren't their regulars. Oh, next thing you know, he was going off. So let's see how he follows that up tonight.
Lakers control the tip, and we're off and running here in downtown Los Angeles. Wild season for him. Everything changed. The trajectory of this franchise with that deadline deal for Luka Doncic that not only sent shockwaves throughout this sport, really the entire North American sports scene, that has put this Lakers franchise seemingly back on top. That is Reed Sheppard.
And if you don't know now, he is a three-point marksman. Had a chance to watch a lot of him when he was at Kentucky last year. As we see LeBron going up top.
A one-handed alley-oop dunk off a pinpoint pass from Luka.
Very well executed play right there by the Lakers in the half court.
Whitmore, the crossover, and he splashes it in from the corner.
Listen, don't sleep on Cam Whitmore. If you're not familiar with his game, he can come out there, he can fill it up.
Boy, LeBron James wasted.
Coming out early, being aggressive, letting his team know we need this game. This is important. We're not going to come out here and play down to the level of the competition. I know the Houston regulars aren't out there, but LeBron James truly defying Father Time.
How old are you now?
And I'm 45.
You still look good, by the way, too.
Hey, doing something like that, man, that would hurt my body right now.
Reed Sheppard chased by Doncic, enters the paint. Boy, he's crafty, unable to put it down there. LeBron James up on the wing for Reeves. James, the hard fake, enters into the paint, gets it to Hayes for the alley.
Either making the play or facilitating the play right now in the half court. He has come out there with the proper focus for this game.
Houston Rockets, 52 wins. Look at Jalen Green, all the dynamism in his game as he gets right into the teeth of the Lakers defense.
And Jalen Green has really grown up right before our eyes as we see a toughness right there. But Jalen Green has really grown up, really developed, and more importantly, he has started to play the right way.
Some of the shortcomings last year, year one, new coaching staff, they felt like they needed to bring in some more of the veteran and experienced veteran players is right where it needs to be for Houston.
Definitely. Well, you got to have some guys like Van Vliet. You bring in a guy like Dillon Brooks, Jeff Green, a guy that has championship level experience, and next thing you know, that message that the coaching staff wants now really gets conveyed to the locker room because you have some older guys that have been through it. They know how to tell their young guys, listen, this is what you need to do if you really want to win.
Jalen Green fires over the top of Hayes, and he rings it up from deep. From Jalen Green, and Houston's got a 6-point lead. Austin Reeves, all-star caliber season, averaging better than 20 points per game. Here comes Doncic underneath.
Oh, wow. Got him with the fake. Lost Landale with the fake. Now you see me, now you don't.
31 of his 45 points the other night in Dallas came in the first half. Tied his career, or season high rather, as Jalen Green misfires from the top of the key. 4-point game. Here comes James, the driving kick. Hachimura from deep. Boy, if Jackson Hayes, Brendan, can give him that inside presence, it's a different Lakers team.
I like what Jackson Hayes has brought to this team this year. As we see Austin Reeves knocked out inside doing the dirty work. I like what he brings to this team. He has that pop, that energy. He finishes at the rim. He has been an unexpected surprise for Laker Nation.
Lakers have hit 5 of their first 9. Houston 4 of 7. Londale, Finney Smith has been obviously a little bit under the radar, coming over in that Dallas deal with Doncic. But Finney Smith has added an element to this Lakers team as well as Luka misses from the perimeter.
Yeah, he brings that defense, that toughness, tenacity, and he's just one of those guys that you want on your team because he's going to make winning basketball plays.
Boy, Cam Whitmore, he can stroke it. Long 2 from the... And 5 points now for Whitmore to give Houston a 3-point lead.
Yeah, we had a game earlier this year where Houston sat a lot of their starters and Cam Whitmore was playing. It was in OKC and Cam Whitmore put on a show.
Whitmore with a slate.
Speaking of pushing the right buttons, that was a great after timeout play right there by J.J. Redick to get LeBron an easy mid-range jumper.
Cam Whitmore misfires from three, tracks down the miss, gets it to Green, and he bangs it in from deep.
The ageless wonder, Jeff. But getting back to your point on J.J. Redick, he's done a phenomenal job this year. Defensively, he has these guys really locked in. As we see a tough miss right there from LeBron James.
Close that window, Brendan.
Yeah, it's a little to it. They don't have one great wing defender or a big-time shot blocker, but they do it as a unit.
Remember, the Lakers had that 25-game stretch where they had the
numbers show. When they've gotten healthier, the defense has been a lot better. And like you said, when guys are out, sometimes you're not able to practice as much or do as much as shoot around. And a lot of that factors into it as well, as we see Luka.
That Luka and LeBron have been healthy and in the lineup this year, because really that's offensively. Interestingly, before the trade, when Anthony Davis was still here, and that continued. A lot of people felt like, Brendan, that the defense would drop off after Doncic came over, but that really was not the case, as they give up that interior layup by Nate Williams, who's able to cut inside.
Yeah, they've done a great job from a team defense aspect, and I thought the defense would definitely drop. Luka, not really known for his defense. It's probably one of his Achilles heels as he knocks down the triple. He's known for that. Regardless of who's been out there, the Lakers have pretty much found a way to be effective on the defensive end. And like I said, it starts with their team concepts. They know they have to help each other and move as a unit. They don't have the individual defenders just locked down.
A little bit of contact with the feet. Nate Williams. Pass a little bit behind Whitmore. Was telling him, lock that baby to the basket.
Can't have that. Anytime you have a guaranteed layup like that, you got to finish that fast break. That's the type of thing that keeps coaching staffs up at night.
Second Rockets turnover. This is Austin Reeves. What a trajectory it's been. Who thought that he could get to this level in the NBA? These are all-star caliber numbers.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing for me that makes it even more spectacular is he's done his growing beside LeBron James. A lot of times when guys, especially young guys, come into the league, they watch LeBron when he's on the court. They sometimes forget what's going on out there. They just watch him. He has not done that. He's figured out how to play with LeBron and Luka, and he's been thriving as a result.
David Roddy, one-time Memphis Grizzly, able to jar it loose, and on the Euros, save for Jalen Green, most of their frontline rotation players, as they have locked up the 2 seed in the West. And now just waiting to see who they will face in round 1. Into the corner, Finney-Smith bangs in a 3.
He was able to find Finney-Smith in the corner for the wide-open triple.
Dante have checked in for the first time as Houston controls the tip with Nate Williams. Williams against Hachimura, wants to take him to the cup, goes glass. The tip by Dante won't go, and Luka with the loose change. Lakers again can lock up the 3 seed as Luka goes glass again. Worked up, and he is picked up right where he left off with 10.
And Luka has a quick 10 right now. He's just getting anything he wants in these one-on-one matchups. The weak side is not there for the Houston Rockets. Luka knows it, he's feeling it, and look for him to stay aggressive. He is on go mode right now.
Doncic underneath. Reset to Goodwin. Gets to the line, open 2, misses back rim. And the Lakers come up empty. Lakers on a 14-4 run before Whitmore sticks another. Cam Whitmore, 1 year at Villanova, second NBA season after Houston took him at the 20.
J-Kid didn't throw anything at him, just let him stay in rhythm all game.
Yeah, as well as anyone. Obviously played with him towards the tail end of his career, now his coach. And he said Luka has this really unique ability.